Hi guys, so here's my math corner. My math corner has been designed for first graders. The lesson plans have been pasted onto my board, and these lesson plans were used in my math unit. My first activity here focuses on number recognition using images. And this activity was correlated with the Hungry Caterpillar book. So for this one, the students would have to count the pictures and then match the number. So here we have 1, 2, 3 sausages, and then they would have to circle the correct number, 5 or 3. In this case, they would have to circle 3. The next one is pies. So we have 1, 2 pies, and then they would circle the number 2. And it goes on like that. So we have the lollipop, the watermelon, and then we have the muffins. For the second activity, it's focused on using manipulatives. So we have addition problems, and students are to use colored teddy bears to add. So let's look at number 1. Number 1 says 2 plus 2, so I'm going to use 2 teddy bears, and I'm going to use the space provided. Whoops, that's backwards. So 1, 2, plus 2 more, and then students are to count them to find the answer to these problems. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 4 bears, so 2 plus 2 would equal 4, and then we would do this all the way down. So that is the second activity. The third activity, we are also doing kind of like the same addition concept here as the previous activity, except we're using Cheerios to add, and I changed it up a little to like having Play-Doh and all that stuff. So I've created a booklet, and the first page on my booklet, it's, as you can see, an addition problem. The second one is just a plain number 5, and another addition problem, and then another number, and so on. So here we're using this to help them count. So this activity, they would have to use the first pipe cleaner to represent the first number, the second pipe cleaner to represent the second number. So here we would put 4. These 2 are attached. So I have 2 here, plus 2 more. I'm sorry, plus 2 more to make 4. So we have 4, and then plus, whoopsie, plus 2. So 1, 2. So then the students would have to count the Cheerios to find the answer. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 4 plus 2 gives us 6. And then for the next activity, or I'm sorry, for the next page, all they would have to do is represent 5. So pretend like we took these out, and then they re-added 4 on here. So we would add 1 more to make 5, which would represent the number on here. So for my next activity, this is the last activity, activity number 4, I broke it up into 3 parts because it would introduce a whole new concept, and that concept is number decomposure. So I kind of broke it down into 3, and I did the first step already for you guys. So the first one says to make your own addition sentence. So as you can see here, I already did the first addition sentence, which is 4 plus 1. Okay, so then the next step is going to be to make a chain to represent your sentence. So my chain has been created, and 4 was written in blue, and then the 1 was written in yellow. Therefore, I use the same colors to represent my chain. So I have 4 and then 1. Then the last part was to create a decomposing part, meaning you would get a sheet, and students are going, or they would have to break down the problem. So in the first circle, we would have to write the answer, and then the other 2 would represent the parts that give us this as an answer. So it's all about introducing different steps to the children that will all relate to the same topic, which in this case is addition. And I kind of went quickly over my activities, but just very briefly, this is what it is. Thank you very much.